Alright, so before we get started, I have so much to say about Ninja Gaiden. I've streamed it only a tiny bit before on my I Love the Nintendo stream, where I talk about this game and having it as a kid and playing it a lot, and making it something that's really connected to my young life in a lot of ways. And beyond that, there's a bunch of different Ninja Gaiden series. This game and the arcade game launched at the same time, pretty much. I think maybe the arcade game came out a little earlier. This one says 89 on the title screen, but it actually came out in October 88 per all sources. Um, the arcade game, I think, came out earlier in 88. I'm not sure, though, but it was a beat 'em up. It was like this kind of slow auto scrolling beat 'em up. It looked pretty good, like it had colorful graphics, but its gameplay felt slow and clunky, very Double Dragon like. Seemed kind of dated almost already. It's one of those things where it's like, I mean, we didn't have Final Fight yet, so it's kind of hard to say, but it wasn't like the most. But I still thought it was really cool back in the day because I didn't know, it was only more when I played it more like on an emulator where I was like, eh. And that game never really got any kind of. It got ported to probably a bunch of crappy computers and stuff. I don't know. The only big port I know of is the Atari 2600 version. Or not, I'm sorry, not Atari 2600, Atari Lynx version, but the color handheld that the Atari came out with around 90. And it was a good port, just of the same kind of dullish game. Which is weird because the Lynx also got a port of Ninja Gaiden 3, the NES game. Which brings me to the second series, which is the NES ones that came out. This one has two sequels that are pretty impressive uses of the Nintendo. They get into pretty advanced mappers and fancy screen scrolling effects and things like that. Um, and then all three games got ported to the Super Nintendo as a late game there. It was kind of a remake. There's actually a couple remakes here. The first game got remade for the PC Engine, and it kind of changes the way it looks and sounds. I don't really like that about it, but it's not bad in terms of gameplay. And then there's the Super Nintendo one, which has some changes to the color and art and sound, and people generally don't like those. That trilogy re-release, which I get. But it's also a rare and expensive game now, like a lot of late Super Nintendo games. Just one moment, I'll be right back in just a second. And then, tangentially related to the Nintendo series would also be the Game Boy release, which I've played and streamed, and I think played all the way through. Then there's almost a separate Ninja Gaiden series. It's like the Sega ones, which is the Master System and Game Gear games, which are completely different in their gameplay. They're like a whole other thing. Um, I mean, they're still action platformers. They have different climbing, grappling mechanics or whatever, but they kind of still have the same fast action, challenging action platformer play. Not as challenging though. I played all the way through the Game Gear one. I don't think I've ever streamed the Master System one, but we'll do that at some point. And then there are final Ninja Gaiden series for now. Maybe there might be a new one. I'll get to that in a second. And that's the Xbox Ninja Gaiden, which came out on the OG Xbox, was re-released as Ninja Gaiden Black for PS3. And it has a sequel on the Xbox 360, Ninja Gaiden 2, which I think these also got re-released on the Vita or something, and then there's a trilogy re-release for modern consoles. The Ninja Gaiden 3 was after the first lead went away, so these are like these real challenging 3D fighting beat 'em ups. They are a bit Souls-like, even though they predate Souls. They're just very challenging and they're 3D beat 'em ups, I guess. So in that regard, uh, Ninja Gaiden 3, I guess, yeah, after the director left, it kind of went in a different direction. People don't like it as much, whatever. I've never played it. But Ninja Gaiden 4 was just announced the other day. And then right on the heels of that, they announced a Ninja Gaiden 2 remake, which may even have already released. I don't know. But they re-released the Xbox 360 game with new enhanced graphics, and it looks a lot better. Fixes, all the performance problems that one had and stuff too. So, prior to all this happening, like a month or so ago, they had announced a Ninja Gaiden Blood Rage or something, I think was the name. And it's a new 2D Ninja Gaiden game. And I don't think it's a fourth game in this series. That would be cool if it was, but I don't think it is. It's probably got a new storyline or something. So, anyway, we got Ninja Gaiden out the wazoo. I'm going to give this a shot. Don't expect me to be incredible at this or anything. If you want to see really good Ninja Gaiden playing, watch Arcus. He's spinning and winning, slicing and dicing. I'm not. It would probably take me a little bit to even get my bearings on this and do like okay. So there's probably a lot more Ninja Gaiden out there than you may realize. I just kind of wanted to explain the history of the series because I'll be returning to bits and pieces of it here and there because it's a huge part of hardcore gaming and as important to ninja gaming as Shinobi is. So I didn't know this when I was younger, but the spin slash thing just nukes bosses. Like it just absolutely destroys them instantly. I learned that from watching Arcus. Never really watched high level play on this shit before, so I didn't know how it worked. Look at that. Pretty good time, pretty good health. It's great. If you really know what you're doing, you'll probably not get hurt at all. We'll watch the cutscenes too. This is great. Stayed up super late playing Diablo 4 with a friend last night. Totally worth it though. Have a great time. Been sick, that's why I haven't had more streams. What's really been streaming lately has been my nose. I ran into this game, basically could not believe how cool this shit was, and like just wanted it so bad. I got this game, it was like a big fucking deal to me. So to not use your special when you jump and slash, if you have the spin attack, is you hold down an attack. So I kind of have the habit of doing that no matter what I'm doing. I didn't have the spin attack and lose it, did I? I don't fucking remember where it is in the stage, so probably not. I feel like I'm off my flow here somehow. Oh, here we go. I was actually planning on my next stream being Doom, but then we got all this Ninja Gaiden news, and I was like, you know what? I need to do that game anyway. I love it. Spent enough damn time with it. I love the attempt at doing little fade outs here. I mean, it's a little rough because it's the Nintendo and you've got a limited amount of colors to work with, but it's still a pretty well done effect. Nice transitions. They don't look like any other game, really. Or at least at the time. A lot of stuff in this game was imitated. And this game imitates a lot of stuff. As you can see, there's definitely some Castlevania influences all over it. I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm really struggling. Shit. This is ass. That was so shitty. I can't believe I survived. I'm doing the dumbest shit. I'm sorry. It's gonna take me a minute to get back in the groove on this game. This is a very challenging game. For me. It always has been. I think that's why I love it. Why I love it so. I'm gonna absolutely nuke this boss. This is a pretty long cutscene if I remember correctly. Here we go again. Fuck. Oh man. Ah, you bitch. Oh boy. I can't believe that worked. Hell yeah. You heard the man. Become the Ninja Dragon. Intrigue. Jackie O. Jackie O. It's actually just taken from Jackie O. This is actually was a very high quality translation. We were used to terrible like English in our games, so to see something that's, you know, has a written above a third grade level possibly, and everything's spelled correctly, and for the most part, really impressive. Just clean these glasses. What the hell? Really, what happened here? This is the longest cutscene by far. Oh, and some more cool parallax. I panicked. Dying doesn't really matter. Just lose your score. Although it would be fun to see how good I can do on one credit too, I suppose. Oh my god. There's many terrible fates that await from this point on, I think. That was some real tricky shit. I didn't expect that weird double back from the Jaguar. That's intense. Wasting that shit. Unfucking believable. That's fucking crazy. At least they didn't die from either of those somehow. Unfucking believable. Bitch. Fucking bitch. This is gonna drive me absolutely batshit insane. I'm gonna let this asshole run it all. Fuck. Now we're really getting into the meat of the game, where I get my ass kicked. Didn't have the mana. Was expecting to do a spin attack, and there was no spin attack. Brutal. Motherfucker. I gotta get better at handling that bridge. That bridge is terrible. It's tearing me down. Is this something special? I should find out. It's worth it to find out. Depends on your idea of special, I suppose. That probably helps a lot. I think that's probably very valuable. Nice. Spinning or winning? I say as if I'm gonna make it to the fucking boss. Who knows? Oh, you fucking dick. Oh, I'm losing the last bit of sanity. What do you do here? What do you do here? Not that. No, they're just fucking. It's over. It's over. I guess that's not the approach, probably. Probably want to do something different. There is no other way. That's pretty interesting. Could have gone worse, I suppose. Barely. This is gonna suck ass and not be probably very doable. So the trick to this fight is as long as you don't try to jump around, you won't get hit by the fireballs. It's actually easier than I remember. Not really that big of a deal. No. Yeah, I'm saying no. What? Okay. It's really funny. Wow, I couldn't figure out anything to work there. Couldn't find an angle. Don't like that. Ooh, everything fell apart there. That's wild. Okay, let's try this again. Yet again. I don't have a lot of health to work with, but we'll get better at it. And they're gonna probably make us take a few tries here. Bitch. I don't even remember this little asshole enemy. Look at how he's getting the best of me, too. Getting good mileage out of those throws. He just disappeared, alright. How close can you get to the end without actually finishing? I think I just answered that question. I need to not dwell on anything that kicks my ass. Keep it moving. Oh gosh darn, that's just awful. That's getting pretty frustrating. I might have to take a little break here in a second. That's pretty awful. Let's just keep it moving. Keep it moving, try not to get pissed off. This guy too. This guy. This guy. This respawning little piece of shit. If you don't keep it moving, that's when you fall into the spawn traps. That's what you've got to really watch out for in this game. It's the real enemy. Spawn traps and getting kicked into holes. It's pretty much what it's all about. Didn't even have an item to use. Pretty funny. Pretty terrible run. I'm like really thrown off my game now. I have one really frustrating incident. It's hard to get past it. We got this. This level has some pretty advanced platforming concepts compared to the others. Notoriously, the checkpointing starts getting a little weird after this stage. I think on the next stage, some real challenging stuff there too. Pretty challenging little shit right there. interesting. That's how you do it. Fall and then fall backwards. Jeez, that's something weird you gotta learn. I had to, in this case, relearn. It's funny that they inverted the sprite there. Yeah, this is the level where, beyond this, I think the checkpoint was bullshit and they set you back to here, no matter what. Unless you do it like all in one go, which is not gonna fucking happen. Back in the day I could do it. I don't know. This level has its own boss, which is like this lightning guy, and I think that might be a checkpoint, but it might not be. This now, even though I have beaten it in the past, kind of falls into the same frustrating category of Nintendo games I almost beat every time I play. Right there with Gradius and Double Dragon. Can almost beat him. Except for all that shit at the end that sucks. Ah! Okay, I've got to not die to that like a million times. It's weird though, it's like I know it's there at that time, like I was fully aware. When I hit the button, I still couldn't do it, which is pretty high level frustration too. Motherfucker. Trying to see how much more time I'm gonna spend on this anyway. another half hour or so. I don't know. Easy to despawn that guy. Fuck you, game. Eat shit. Oh man. What a joke. What a joke in every direction. Jesus Christ. I don't think I will make him die. I'll make another one. Yeah. Fuck you. Everything about this is awesome. This fucking game, holy shit. This level, oh my god. Holy shit. This is the asshole in question. Oh, he might be right. Shit. I don't remember how this works, but it sucks. I think aggressively doing that usually does work. But I'm gonna have to get good at getting to them because they set you all the way back every time you die. Still, I don't think this is that hard. Once you get used to it. Maybe. I might be wrong. It might be the hardest goddamn thing ever. This part sure does suck because of all the randomness. I got very lucky this time compared to sometimes. I'm an idiot. Alright. Pretty sure the strategy for this part is to be as aggressive as possible. I don't know though. This is a very challenging little bit of level right here. I hate that. Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, it sure does suck, buddy. Please stop. Please just stop, guys. Please stop. I only have so much health to work with here. I just couldn't get enough of it this time. Damn. Gotta get it in one slick motion. All gotta be one thing. One slick motion. You jump in, you stab, you move. You jump, you stab, you move. so much easier to say than to actually do. And there's so many ways it can go wrong, like I'm just demonstrating right now, for example. Just amazingly wrong. You know, there's no real point to it. It's not like I have any chance in hell against the boss. I'm just going to get completely just smoked. If I even somehow get there. I forgot there was a bit more level. Yeah, probably won't make it. They give me full health for this fight? That's amazing. I could possibly win. It's set to be really fast. Get off there! Nope. I lost it. I lost it just there. That's a bummer. That's a bummer that I stuck to that damn wall, because if I hadn't, I might have won. But that wall killed me. There's no chance there. That fucking pisses me off so bad. Fucking stupid ass fucking wall physics. Clearly not my intention. God damn. Why would you do that, Ryu? Why would you do that? It's a fucking jackass move. You had him. Dead to rights. Get in there and carve this fucking turkey. How far back does this set me? Oh, okay, yeah, that seems reasonable. Fucking piece of shit game. I don't like that. Yeah. I knew I'd do it eventually. Dun dun dun. Oh, fuck. You must be shitting me. Yeah. I made it inside. That's about it. That's about all I can say for that. Oops. That's something real good. Super ninja power we've never seen. Yeah, you fucking dildo. You can't win here. You go. You spawn one or the other. They set it up like that on purpose because they're dicks. Shit. There we go. This is so frustrating. Holy shit. Nice glitch game. At least it saved my life, huh? How often do game glitches actually work in your favor? Especially nowadays. Fuck! I do not understand how to deal with this fucking dildo right here. There's gotta be like a way where, besides taking a mandatory hit, right? There's gotta be a way, right? How do you do it without taking the mandatory hit? I'd really like to know. Alright, here we go. I don't get it. I just do not get it. There's so much precision in the way they make you fall right into the fucking hole every time. Like, it's just so perfectly calculated out where the enemies are positioned or something. It feels like a fucking vacuum cleaner sucks you into the holes almost. Because it's just so perfect every time. It certainly does suck. At least I took that fucking bird out on my way out. Feels good. Nip a little bit further. So here's my plan for the upcoming Doom stream. I'm going to play every episode on all the ones that are included in the new package, which I did before. I just played them on Too Young to Die as far as I could, and then when I died it was over. It'll be kind of the same, except for I'm gonna like start keeping track, and then I'll go back, and the ones that I've beaten on Too Young to Die I'll move on to Not Too Rough. And I'll do it by individual episode on ones that have episodes or whatever. And then I'll just kind of difficulty calibrate my Doom experience. Since Doom mods are a great deal in their difficulty, more so than they probably should. Like, the first and fourth episodes of Doom 1 are pretty radically different in terms of difficulty. Knee Deep in the Dead's pretty. I think I can probably see it on Ultra. I mean, we'll find out eventually. And I almost certainly can on Hurt Me Plenty. What the fuck? Whereas episode 4, yeah, even on Too Young to Die, I can rarely get past the first level. The first level, that's how hard that is. Hey, I somehow did it. It seems so unlikely. Okay. I'll wrap this up here in just a second. So that's today's stream of Ninja Gaiden. That's about as far as I'm going to get. It would take a really lot of practice to get to that last level. So it's getting slower and slower as it goes along, as it does. I love this game. I'll come back to it at some point. We'll give it another shot. it does. You can see how I'm a little rusty at it, but then when I get going, like the muscle memory comes back and stuff. So truly a classic game for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Ninja Gaiden, I love it. If you're a Ninja Gaiden fan, this is a great time because a bunch of Ninja Gaiden stuff is coming out. So